Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made this little A-line slip dress. It's super cute and I love it so much. I think it's going to be great and very versatile to wear in different types of weather situations and seasons because it's light, but you can also layer it up like a jacket and wear a shirt underneath. So I'm super excited to show you how I made this, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so I am back from Joann's and I got my fabric from Joann's. That's like my place to go for fabric. And I always make sure that I have online coupons available and ready to be used. So I actually got this for a really good price of $4.35, and I got 1 3/4 of a yard. I always get a quarter yard more than I need in case I need like a backup, but I think you guys will be fine with like 1.5 yards. I'm just extra dramatic. So with that, I got this satin material. Oh, it's kind of silky. It's very simple, and I think it's going to be a very classic fabric for this type of dress I'm making, which is a slip dress that you wear like over like a plain white t-shirt, or you can just wear it on its own. I think I want to wear like a denim jacket, you know, like take some cute Insta pictures, but you know what? We'll see. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, I laid out my fabric and I folded it over halfway. And then I took my patterns that I had previously made. I'll let you know about that whole situation later. But basically, I laid my front part out on my fold, and the back part I did not put on the fold because I only wanted the front part to be on the fold, and I wanted there to be a seam down my back. And now that the fabric is all cut out, I just laid it out so that you guys could see exactly how I cut it. And there are 2 back panels and 1 large front panel. Next thing I'm doing is I'm laying the 2 back panels right sides together, and I'm just showing you how I'm going to be sewing down the straight part, and the flared out part is going to be part of the dress's form. So you're just going to pin along the side, the straight side, and then that's the part that's going to be sewed. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is laying the pattern on top of the fabric of the front piece, and I'm just cutting where notches where the darts are so I can piece the darts together, and then I'm putting a pin in the top of the dart and pulling the paper off so I can tell where the dart begins and ends, and then I'm taking the 2 notches, putting them together and pinning along the side to make like a triangle, and then you're going to sew along the pins, which should be on the straight side of the alleged triangle, and then you're just going to sew along the pins. I know this is a little confusing, but there's plenty of more detailed explanations on YouTube if you wish to like delve into the land of darts. So I'm just doing this to the left side of the fabric as well, and I'm just sewing the darts in. Okay friends, and that is the finished dart. The next thing I'm doing is aligning the back and the front piece together by the bottom of it, so that the bottom of the dress is even all around, but the top doesn't necessarily need to be, and in my case it isn't. Anyway, I'm just pinning up the sides to be sewn together, you know, and then flipped inside out, and make sure that the right sides are touching, or else you're going to have a major problem. And after you do all that, just sew along the sides, flip it back out, and move on to the next step. The next thing I'm doing is trying on the dress, not only to make sure everything's fitting properly, but also because I'm measuring how long I want my straps to be. So I'm putting the end of my tape measure on the front top portion to the back top portion, and however long that is going to be the length of the straps. Mine was 18 inches, and then I wanted the width of my straps to be 2 inches. So I cut 2 strips, 18 by 2, not 20. I folded the left portion and the right portion in together to meet each other in the middle, and then I folded them like in half again, almost like making a heart with the fabric, but then closing it in. I know it's hard to explain, but if you see the footage, it should make sense, and if it doesn't, then I'm really sorry. And then, obviously, of course, you're just going to sew along the strap, making sure that all the ends are tucked in, that there's no fraying edges, and make sure you take the pins out because you don't want to sew pins. She could break a needle. I know from experience. Okay, so the dress was a little big, so I'm going to make it a little smaller. Like, I'm going to just sew along the pins. And then when we're done, we're going to try it on, and then I'm going to figure out where I want my straps. And so... Well, folks, you heard the lady. We're just going to sew along the pins. Make sure you take them out, because you don't want to break a needle, as I literally just said a couple minutes ago. Anyway, after I have sewed all of that, I want to see where I want my straps to be placed on my dress, and then I'm going to be sewing those onto my dress, and then pretty much it's finished. And if I do say so myself, very nice craftsmanship. Thank you very much. The dress is basically finished. All you have to do is hem it, all the sides. I know it's a lot, especially for a lazy person like me, but you know what? If I can do it, you can do it. So I just hemmed the bottom about 1 centimeter, and I hemmed the little v-neck area and all along the sides. I didn't want it to be fraying all over the place. So I just made sure everything was nice and tucked in. I did a rolled hem along the back and the front, but the bottom I just did a regular hem. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. Oh, hey there. You can see me right there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and you know what? I'll see you later. Bye. Like, subscribe. Please subscribe and like and comment. Just be involved, you know, like, do whatever you want. Just don't, like, be me, I'm sensitive. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah!